Ever experienced existential crisis due to futility of everything? I can fix that. I'm going to present you with two ideas. The first one, the universe is infinite. The second one, our lives consist of million mundane details that are absolutely meaningless and insignificant and minuscule compared to the infinity of the universe. So when we're asking the big why, these two points of view seem to be in conflict. What is the point of it all when the universe is infinite and the humanity, or whatever it transforms into, will one day die out anyway? Nothing matters. But maybe the conflict is not as severe as it may appear. Do these points of view really oppose each other? That's the question. Like, on one hand, we just do stuff, we live our lives. And on the other, the universe is infinite. We are just animals. And our primary focus as a species is on the survival. Our brains did not really evolve to contemplate on the infinity. For some people, it can be so overwhelming that they may be driven to madness. But the world is infinite. It's an unimaginable quality. And it creates a contradiction in our brains. A friction, as if we don't have enough fucking friction as it is. How can one of the most fundamental properties of this reality, the existence, the everything, how can it be so inconceivable? It's just something doesn't seem right. The brain has evolved to survive in the savannah, not to ponder on the infinity. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. And this is how we plunge into an existential anxiety that sometimes may lead us to nihilism. And if we take that even further, what other currently inconceivable properties of the reality will we uncover in the future? I mean, that's besides the point right now, but just some food for thought. I would like to argue that the recognition of the infinite should not only not lead us to a life of nihilistic despair, but it can actually improve our quality of life. Even though nothing really matters, it shouldn't stop us from enjoying our lives, both on the mundane and on a deeper level. Okay, so what's the logic here? Oh, my fucking microphone. Okay. The most crucial thing to keep in mind here is, as in many other areas of life, the context. The context. You are right. You're right. Nothing really matters within the context of the infinity.
Okay, are we still recording? Are we still recording? I gotta check. Yes, we're still recording. Hell yeah!
Doing mundane things such as doing the dishes matters within the context of our human lives. It matters within the context of your limited lifespan and living in a human society as a human animal. It matters within the context of your living arrangements, of your social status, of your relationships with other people. The society and your relationships and certain rules or traditions or concepts such as being tidy exist to make your life easier, generally speaking. I mean, sure, they may go awry sometimes, but that's besides the point. They generally serve a more positive purpose. The purpose still stands, generally speaking. And within this framework, within the context, these things matter. Your life matters, your goals and aspirations matter. As long as you live, these things matter. Some of them at least, and most of the time you are at liberty to choose which ones. But then we narrow it down. What matters within the context, not just your life, but let's say this year, this day, this hour, this very video that I'm recording right now and you're watching right now. What matters within the context of this limited time span? You decide. And yeah, now that we've mentioned it, we have to talk about a very limited human lifespan. And why do we even think of it as limited, as short? Compared to dogs, we have a rather long lifespan. But again, we compare ourselves against the infinity. And that's why there are so many myths and legends about people who live forever, because they, even by a little bit, but they do approach the infinity. The reason we think our lives are short is only because we look at them in the context of the infinity. Have I mentioned context already? Context. How many times do I have to say the word before it loses its meaning? Oh, but I can't reconcile with this idea. Nothing really matters. Nothing truly matters, regardless of the context. Give me a break. First of all, while you are basking in this lovely existential thoughts, do you really believe that? Or are you just procrastinating on things you really don't want to do? Be honest with yourself. I don't need the answer. Just be honest with yourself. And no judgment here. First of all, the point of this entire video is to convince you that there is no freaking conflict. We can just reframe it. Okay? I mean, come on. Nihilism. It's a very narcissistic point of view. Imagine this. There is some sort of liquid cement situation going on, and you put a coin into the cement, and it solidifies, and the coin is still there. My friend, you're not the coin, you're the cement. You are no different from the substrate. You are a part of this world, whether you want it or not. So, what can we do? I propose we turn existential anxiety into a romantic appreciation. Romantic in the 18th century meaning of the word, I mean. I truly believe that even just thinking about it, trying to understand it, no matter how futile and useless that may seem, is beneficial to our mental health. Let's try it. You know, something between meditation and an exercise. Take a deep breath and imagine the infinity. Isn't it beautiful? Just try to imagine it to the best of your ability. It can be scary, yes, but isn't it amazing? Isn't it sublime? We don't have to fight against it, we can just accept and appreciate it. Are we just an infinitesimal part of it? Yes. But isn't it grand that we are a part of it at all? Just feel it. Feel it in your bones. You are a part of an infinite something. I have to specify that I do not belong to any particular religion, and this is not a proselytization. I'm not talking about a glory of the god or gods. I'm not suggesting you should worship some imaginary dude who is a personification or a creator of this world. However, I do believe that the religious awe some people get from thinking about this divine thing, whatever they may believe in, stem from the very same thing, the appreciation and the respect for the infinity. You know, just pure existence. The fact that it's on rather than off. Notice the word something though. It is something. We don't really... I'm not sure we can know what it is. We can use the words like universe or the world or multiverse, whatever. But, you know, once you get into cosmology and metaphysics deep enough, you start to understand that these words have a certain ambiguity about them. And I think that's neat. I'm about to sneeze. No? No. Alright, all that being said, here's the conclusion. First of all, just chill. Second, nihilism is just thinking of yourself too much. Third, nothing matters, so you can do whatever you want with your existence. Fourth, the most relevant to our lives property of the infinity is that it's beautiful. And now, excuse me, I have to do my dishes.